This is nightmare fuel right here.
Look at Lumiere, look at his mouth. Oh man.
But if you send this out to one of you guys,
It says plant lady.
I never thought I would see Winnie the Pooh flirt with a bunch of girls. It is that time of year again. We are back at EPCOT. It is EPCOT's International Flower and Garden Festival. Now, Festival of the Arts lasted for like a month and it ended. I think Festival of the Arts should be a lot longer. Flower and Garden goes from March 2nd until July 4th. So today we're gonna go over what's good to eat, what's the new merchandise, is there a 7-hour line for their collectible here? Now let's go see the Topiaries. Goofy's a little too big, like creepishly big. Normally the Topiaries are kind of like small and life-size. Goofy's just a monster.
It's time to pick up our festival passport. Now at all the gift shops you can go get what a Spike's Pollination Exploration scavenger maps. After you finish it you get a little prize. It's only 10 bucks. And over here at the Guardians ride they added a covering to the support beams that they had lifting up the ship. It looks better, but the support beams are just like a little too big for the ship.
Now the guy who's in charge at Disney of like Disney Communication like tweeted that it's opening Memorial Day weekend, so May 30th, sometime around then. Guardians will be opening. Now Disney has not officially announced it, just some guy who works for Disney tweeted it by accident.
I believe this is where the new quick service is going to be, where the electric umbrella was. It looks like they have lights in, so they're getting pretty far along.
We're gonna hop into the creation shop now to see all the new Flower and Garden merchandise. Now the Festival of Art stuff sold out within like a week, so if you want to get the merchandise for this year, I suggest coming early, because with all the supply chain issues with Disney, there's not too much merchandise, so come here ASAP.
Into the creations shop. For $60 they have this giant Spaceship Earth cookie jar. Here's a look at the new Dooney and Burke bag. You have a little orange bird on there. You're looking at $298. And then they have a bigger bag with the same design and you're looking at $328 for this bag. I know I'm totally digging the spirit jersey that they have. It says the original Florida orange bird. It's got orange bird all over the bottom and then he's all along the sleeves. And then on the front they have a kind of a 3D textured feeling of orange bird right there. And you're looking at $75 for this. I'm really digging this one. They have another kind of a tie-dye looking gradient green. This looks like something my grandmother would wear though. It's got some flowers on the side. And on the back, it's like the textured feeling again. EPCOT International Grow Green Flower and Garden Festival. I don't see a price, but I'm guessing $75. For $30 they have this apron. I guess it could be a gardening apron or a cooking apron. It says, it's got Mickey and it says, a little dirt never hurt. They have some gardening gloves. You're looking at $14 for this and that same little logo with Mickey on the side. Then they have a carrying tote, $35 for this. It says good natured. Then for $27 they have one of these cups, Flower and Garden, Mickey on it. They have like a gardening bucket hat, Grow Green. Is this a shirt? $35 for this shirt with a floral design on the back. For $20 they have this mug, Grow Happiness. Bunch of flowers, Spaceship Earth right there. Then for $37 they have this shirt, a little hit of Mickey right there in the flowers. It says Plant Lady. For $30 they have this hat. It says Plant Lady again on it. I guess they're going for all the plant ladies out there. Now you're looking at $35 for this tray with Mickey and it says Grow Green. Then they have this huge jug for $30, Grow Happiness. You definitely can't drink out of this because it's huge. You probably put a flower in it. There's some more water bottles. You're looking at $30 for this one with Mickey on it with the floral design, Grow Green. And then for $30 they have this plastic pitcher. You know, you can pour out your lemonade and iced tea in. It's always odd with these mannequins. They change the colors on the faces to go with whatever they're showing off. I love like the stitching of orange bird. I just don't like when stuff have numbers on them. Flower and Garden 2022. But it's a super lightweight, thin material. Now for this shirt that they had on the mannequin, you're looking at $60 for the orange bird shirt. Then over here they have an orange bird hat. You're looking at $28, think orange. Down here they have like thicker pants. I don't know what to call these type of pants. They're not like sweatpants, but they have the orange bird design on them. And you'd be looking at $37 for this pair of pants. $20 they have a little orange bird mug, got a little textured design. For $10 they have a salt and pepper shaker with orange bird on it. It's supposed to be like a trash can. Kissed by the sun. Think orange. They have another shirt for $37. This is a female shirt and it looks like Spaceship Earth with orange and then think orange with orange bird. Now for $30 they have a croacle. It says squeeze me. I'm full of Florida sunshine. No comment on that quote. Now these are $40 each, and there's a limited edition of 3,000 of them. It's got Figment Gardening on it. It says Flower and Garden. pass holder 2022. And for $45 they have this purple hoodie. It says pass holder with Figment winking on the back. Now it's a zip up hoodie and they have Figment right there carrying all of his vegetables. Now down here they have a standard one for non-annual pass holders. Now this one is limited edition to $2,500. Guessing you're looking at $40 for this one too. Mickey just looks like a pimp. He doesn't look like he's got anything to do with a flower garden. He's just dressed like a pimp.
I thought the Orange Bird Spirit jersey was cool and the Orange Bird button up. Everything else just seemed very older in life. I guess that's their demographic that they're going for right now, all the plant ladies.
And towards the entrance to World Showcase, they have Mickey and Minnie, Daisy and Donald, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie back there. They have this like little garden set up with a bunch of butterfly topiaries with all these beautiful flowers and everything. It says, of all 5 senses, scent is the most strongly connected to memory. A note of lilac, a hint of citrus. Oh, so this section is about like fruity. It's got pineapple pucker here. And this is over citrus. Now in the back, I was like, is that a speaker? But it's actually like smelling. It's pumping out the citrus smell. Over here they have the smell of woods.
Yeah, it doesn't really smell like woods though.
I always love how they have the flowers on each side welcoming you into World Showcase. Now you had the Fantasia Mickey out here, the Sorcerer Mickey conducting everyone. And I believe, wasn't this out front of Hollywood Studios back in the day? The broomsticks are watering the flowers. Here over Pineapple Promenade, you can get the
violet lemonade. It's like the pink lemonade that all the basic girls take a photo with. They take a sip, take a photo, and then they throw it out. They're in full force today, all the Instagrammers. They're everywhere, just like laying over flower beds and everything.
Now, this is one of my favorite things that Disney does. They put in these giant flower beds. There's a hidden Mickey right there. Around this area, they have flowers out in the little pond, and they just wrap all the way around. Now, if you wait a little bit, the monorail will come through, so you get the shot of the monorail going over the flowers. Pumbaa looks kind of terrifying. This is the current line to walk through the butterfly house. Now before you walk to the butterfly house, they have Bambi out here. But what happened to Thumper's arm? I see his legs. I don't see any arms. Here we go into Bambi's butterfly house.
Now I remember back when I was in elementary school, we did like the circle of life with butterflies and watching them grow up in our classroom. I don't know if you guys ever did that when you were kids.
But the flowers that they have in here are all just so breathtaking. You can see all the butterflies flying around Bambi right there. Plant your own butterfly habitat. Choose a sunny spot. Provide host plants. Plant lots of flower for nectar. And here you can see they're still in their cocoons, so throughout the season there'll be more and more butterflies that'll hatch. And every now and then the butterflies will actually like land on you. You can get some pretty good photos. But if you're into flowers, great place to just kind of take a little peaceful stroll. They got kind of a mesh covering, so it kind of like gives you a little bit of shade.
Now Disney has an opportunity, right? Heimbach. Why isn't it Heimbach Butterfly Farm? There's no Heimbach love here.
I'm a beautiful butterfly!
There's a bunch of butterflies right here. Now they have this up so that the butterflies don't escape. Just like giant beads. Now poor Pooh is out there. All the butterflies that he's trying to catch are in there. What? Maybe he's like a butterfly hunter and that's his job, is to catch any butterflies that try to escape.
I never thought I would see Winnie the Pooh flirt with a bunch of girls, but he just did, doing the whole fishing line, trying to reel them in. I think Pooh's just trying to get a honey.
First stop of the day is going to be Honey Bistro. This is always my favorite.
This is new this year. This looks incredible. So first off, we're going to start off with the honey and sweet corn spoon bread with jalapenos, bacon, and house-made whipped honey butter. I cut into this thing. This looks gorgeous. I'm a big cornbread guy, so we'll see. That's funky because of the honey, like a honey crust almost on it. It's very like wet cornbread. It's not like a light and fluffy cornbread. Let me see how the bacon is. It kind of tastes like a little bit of elevation to your standard Disney buffet bacon. Thin, kind of boring. Pretty decent. I think I'm gonna do like a 7 out of 10 on the cornbread. Now this thing I know is gonna slap. It's the lavender honey mustard marinated chicken flatbread with whipped honey ricotta cheese, marinated vegetables, and goat cheese. Now this is always like one of the best bangs for the buck because you get a lot of food for a pretty decent price. Oh my god, packed full of flavor. The goat cheese to honey, so good. I love the vegetables. You get a little sweetness from the honey mustard. And then for the flatbread, one of the best values here. We're gonna do 8.5 on it. Now it's time for dessert. We got the local wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake with orange blossom honey whipped cream with whipped honey, crystallized honey, honeycomb, dehydrated honey, and fennel pollen with meringue kisses. The cheesecake is so light and airy and fluffy. With the honey, this thing is amazing. Let's try it with the honey whip. Oh god. Heavenly. If you love cheesecake, if you love anything honey, you have to get this. 10 out of 10 on this thing.
It's a mess.
They have a topiary of Peter Pan. He's facing off very joyfully against Captain Hook. They're both fighting over their view. We're harmonious. They have a giant TikTok croc right here. Piglet and little Eeyore. Tigger is ready to go. He's ready to hop around World Showcase.
With his little balloon.
And then they have Rabbit carrying some carrots.
Do they have an orange bird topiary? I feel like with him being all over all the merchandise, I feel like he should have one.
Now Tinkerbell has her very own little fairy garden. You can see all the little fairy houses that have been built.
Now, like I was saying, the topiaries are either creepy or they're adorable. And these are, god, terrifying. This is nightmare fuel right here.
Look at Lumiere, look at his mouth, terrifying eyes. And then Cogsworth, oh man. Let me know, describe these topiaries in one word. Since we're here in France, they have Belle and they have the Beast. Now they have Remy over here. I always love when cast members do this. They made a little hidden Mickey out of a leaf. If you've ever wanted your own real life little topiary, you can have your own little Mickey Mouse. Oh, they're wet. So I guess you buy it and it'll start sprouting. And they have an elephant. And then this one I think is really cool. The little Mickey, like in Living with the Land. They have all the little bonsai trees right here. I like that they have a variety of like flowers and different gardens from around the world. Look at this giant topiary of this dragon here. You can see the arms erecting on Harmonious for tonight. These are the special ears for the festival. You're looking at $30 for them. The topiary for Italy is back in the little country. This is just kind of like a giant place you could walk and just sit, but they've turned it into a giant thing of flowers with Lady and the Tramp right there. Fun little fact here in Germany where the train set is, if you look right here, they changed the little banners to be whatever the current festival is here at EPCOT. My two favorite topiaries that they have every year, they have one of Miss Piggy, and then over here they have one of Kermit the Frog riding a bike. Oh, they did Rachel dirty with this topiary. They have Harmonious in the back of her. So you have the Snow White topiary, and then right next to her they have Dopey. I like that they even have like an actual light going. Next little stop around the World Showcase, we're going to be going to the refreshment outpost next to all those lovely banging drums.
Time to start reviewing some alcohol, my friends. So, at the refreshment outpost, I got the Blake's Hard Cider Company Blueberry Lemonade Hard Cider. You get a massive cider. Let's see how it is. It's like a sour blueberry with a hint of almost kind of like a raspberry flavor on the back end of it with a hint of lemon. Honestly, like a 9 out of 10. I love ciders, and this is a pretty solid blueberry cider. That's good.
Guys, we have the Panda Topiaries here in China. I have the Joy of Tea stand. Remember I showed you guys on the menu that they're the googly eyes? Yeah, the googly eyes are still there. They moved the Anna and Elsa Topiaries right over here. Oh, they moved the troll over here. Oh, they changed his eyes. They gave him a facelift. Looks like younger, not as terrifying. Did this troll have a tail the entire time? He just went full-on Jumanji and grew a tail. They have the 3 caballeros over here. It's all the same ones from last year, but they look like they've just touched them up, and they look a lot better. The next stop of the day is gonna be at the Citrus Blossom. This is where you get the orange bird sipper.
First off, we got the crispy mojo marinated pork belly. It's gonna be avocado cream, corn salsa, salsa verde with plantain chips. I wonder if it's the same plantain chips from the Ronto wrap. Is it cold? That is not warm at all. And it feels like it's been sitting out for like 45 minutes. Very flavorful though. I just finished the pork belly. I loved it. It's not what I was expecting. The pork belly was almost tastes like cured meat. Kind of like that like very salty, tough and chewy, but also flavorful. The toppings are incredible on it. It all kind of blends together. I loved it. 8.5. Then we also got the tuna tataki bowl. It's gonna be spicy glaze, mango, avocado, papadam. Now it's time to try the tuna. because I'm a big fan of tuna. So there's a bit of heat to it, and then kind of the avocado and the fruits cool it off. Well, I don't think this is for everyone though. And that tuna dish was bizarre. It was almost like two different flavor profiles trying to like battle at each other. That dish is definitely not for everyone. I enjoyed the tuna and the avocado. Everything else, all right. I think I'll do like a 6.5. And then we got the Orange Bird Sipper. It's gonna be the orange lemon smoothie. Now the Sipper is a lot more vibrant. He looks more like an orange traffic cone this year. And he comes with like these like rubber leaves on him with an orange. So a little more unique. I'm gonna be sending this out to one of you guys who donate on Patreon. So let's see what Orange Bird brain tastes like. It's almost like you're trying to drink a orange lemon Dole Whip. Little guy's adorable.
It's a mess.
I'm about to go on a ride, right? So I went to empty it out, and I was twisting and twisting and twisting, and I was twisting literally as hard as I could, and nothing was budging. Okay, because normally the drinks are like a twist on. You literally just pull it up. There's no twist. It just, it pops off. Yeah, I feel kind of dumb about that. So when you get one of these and you want to clean them out, don't try to twist. It doesn't twist on and off. You just, yeah. Let's go do Finding Nemo. I've not done Finding Nemo in a very, very long time.
Now we're heading over to Nemo right now, but they have a Woody and Bo Peep and her 3 little sheep topiary over here. Time to go into a big blue world.
I think that ride is just such an underappreciated like kids ride. It's got animatronics, it's got screen projection, it's got set design, and the scene of projections inside the aquarium is always so much fun. And we're starting to head out, but great time at Flower and Garden. Surprisingly, a really enjoyable time. Food was good. The lines were not crazy. Couple minute long wait for each thing. For the best quality food, come the first 2 weeks, because after that, food quality kind of dips. So come here first thing. Okay, so guys, we are at home. We got a lot to talk about. First off, I'm gonna be sending this little orange bird to one of you guys. If you donate it on Patreon, it helps fund the videos and everything, and helps fund these expensive food reviews. But here's the new version, here's the OG version, so it's kind of like a darker orange, and he's a lot heavier. But I'm gonna be sending this out to one of you guys. Great first day. Honestly, I was really nervous because Festival of Arts was kind of a disaster. As we know, it was a 7-hour wait for the Figment popcorn buckets. The lines took 45 minutes to get food. This was like under a 5-minute wait to get your food. Wasn't too busy. All the food was pretty good. I had an enjoyable time. So I would say if you want a more like chill experience at Disney right now, go to Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival during a weekday. I feel like the weekends are gonna still be kind of a madhouse, but a weekday was chill. And it's the first like kind of like easy I've felt at a Disney park in a couple months, because it has just been a madhouse, as I've showed you guys. I really enjoyed all the topiaries that they had this year. There were so many flowers. I feel like their flower budget was increased this year because every single inch was like a new bed of flowers or bouquets and stuff. Now I feel like at Flower Garden, I feel like the food prices were a lot cheaper, because I felt like at Festival of Arts and Food and Wine, I feel like I spent a lot more. I don't know if it was just me, but I felt like the food options were bigger portions and were a little more affordable than the other festivals. But let me know down in the comments, what Disney character do you wish they made a topiary of? I feel like Orange Bird. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It really helps out the videos. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join the family, because I will keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme park. All right guys, I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Then they have little Timon showing off Pumbaa. Just make sure you're downwind.